Hello and welcome to this quick video about this thing here. This is the MT12. This is the Radio Master ground-based radio, and I have had this request here. This is from Nitro Fun, and Nitro Fun is asking, can you use things like the trims that are around the steering control here to do things like dual rates? Now the trims, you actually have 4 of them around the steering thing. There's T1. It actually has it written here, T2, this one's T3, this one's T4, this one is a 3-position switch. Now you could absolutely use a 3-position switch, however I've set up T4 as a dual rate. So here on the screen, as I move the steering control, you should see that the second channel is going to 100%. If I hit the toggle here, then I go down to 70%, and I can do dual rate in one direction, it'll give me full, go in the other direction will give me, and you can see here hopefully on the screen, it's picking it up, that I'm getting dual rates out of that trim. Now how am I doing that? If I go into the model menu and whiz across, what I've done is I've set up dual rates, and they're being controlled by a logical switch, and it's the logical switches that I've set up here that's kind of watching what's going on with the trim and using it. Now I'm sure this is going to be more sophisticated. If you can think of a better way than I'm about to show you, please do put it down below, because I've struggled to get this as simple and as elegant as I have done in previous times. I'm obviously having what's called a senior moment. So let's just go and have a look at the logical switches. This is what they look like. So we have logical switches 1 and 3 are detecting when the trim is moved either in the negative direction or the positive direction. So L1, when it goes in clicked positively, goes active. L3 is detecting when it goes in the other direction, and L2 is sticking L1 unless L3 is active. And that sounds really complicated, but let me just show you how I've done it. Again, there's got to be a better way than this, but this hopefully for the person who's asked the question will answer it. Let's just edit this. So we can see here, the function I'm using is AND. This is the way I had to do it. I was really struggling to figure out a better way. So I've ANDed T4 plus and T4 plus, so those two together. So when I move trim 4 in a positive direction, it is right. Let's just come out of that. And then, surprise, surprise, logical switch 03 is exactly the same thing, but T4 minus, and you can select the trims like this. So if I select T4 minus, for example, you can see here that we can select plus and minus. There's the next trim. We can do logical switches. You can pick each of the trims in turn, including the throttle and also the steering trims too. But we're just doing T4 minus. That's how that works. So that is how I've set it up, with L1 and L3 detecting when I move in either direction. The sticky in the middle is the one that controls the rates, and what that is, that's a sticky that's on if L01, which is when the trim is moved in the positive direction, is active, and when L03 is not active. That's what the little exclamation mark means at the front. So that means if L1 is active and L3 isn't active, then this is going to stick. So what that actually means, if we come out of this and I move out of the way, let me just go to the minus position. So that's going to mean that when L01 is on, the sticky L02 is going to latch it. So L02 is now on, and it's going to stay that way unless I put the trim in the other direction, which is going to mean that that exclamation mark L03 is no longer going to be true, at which point L02 knocks itself off. And L02 is what we are using, if we go back in the mixes, to control the actual dual rate stuff. In fact, let me just go back on. There we go, it's in the inputs, isn't it? So if I select one of these and just hold and edit it, you can see here that this one is the weight of 100, and it is the switch of not L02 is going to give me 100. And I've set the other one, which is just above it, the 70, press and hold and edit. It's going to give me 70% movement, but again, this time it's L02. So depending on whether L02 is on and off, that logical switch that we set up depends on whether or not I get 70 or 100%. And in the outputs, that looks like this. So as I steer, currently I get 100% unless I hit the trim, and then I get 70%. There we are, I've got 70%. I can hit it positive as much as I want. I'm always going to be 70%. However, as soon as I hit it in the negative direction, the trim, bang, I'm back to 100%. So hopefully that answers it. Again, if you can think of a better way to do this, do pop it down below and share the information. But for those of you that are looking at this, hopefully that is a little bit of some of the power that you can do with things like EdgeTX.
Thank you for watching the video. If you watch my videos and find them useful, then please take a moment to hit the like and subscribe button. It helps the channel a lot. If you really like what I'm doing here, you can become a Patreon and support the time I spend helping others and get access to lots of exclusive benefits. Link is in the video description. Remember that all the videos on the channel are organized into playlists, so you can easily use those playlists to find all the videos on a subject that you are interested in. Add Painless 360 to your searches on Google and YouTube, and it'll help you find my content for any particular topic. Thanks again for watching, and as always, happy flying.